Alright everyone, welcome back for another video. It's very hot out today. Excuse this. Been grinding away all day today. We are getting very close to starting this car up. Let me show you a little quick, I guess, recap of what I did, if that even matters. Intercooler piping is done. It's a little messy right now. I mean, little extra pieces that we don't need, but I'm trying to make it work with what I have, because I ordered a kit from Enjuku, but the piping's too small, so I don't really want to use that. So when I go and get my custom intercooler piping made up, maybe I'll get 3-inch probably, and I'm gonna have to get a blow-off valve welded on, but that's done. Vacuum lines. Let me show you the exhaust. Like I said, we were gonna do, the exhaust is going straight up. That will 100% leak. I know that's gonna happen because the fitting, the flanges are different shapes. For now, I did order a adapter to go from the Borg Warner weird shape thing to a regular V-band. Still gonna start it anyway if we make it that far. Alright, a ton of wiring going on. Gotta find a light, hold on. Let's get on the driver's side. Ooh, that's really bright. So a ton of wiring going on. Gauges are all wired up. There. That's the panel that I started working on in the other video. If you didn't watch that, go check it out. I know I didn't finish it in the video, but it's finished now. Could be neater, but I'm probably gonna wind up ordering. This isn't like permanent. This is all just to get everything in the car and started. It's a disaster over here. It's just a mess. It looks messier than it is. It's not really that messy. I mean, just really this is like a big part of it. Like, you clean that up and then it kind of, I guess, I don't know. So that's where we're at now. I got a list of stuff to finish doing to get this car started, so we're trying to crack along with that. So let's check that list out. The list, I'm starting to add the engine oil, so that one's going to be crossed off very shortly. I got to add some oil to the turbo. That one will be crossed off also very shortly. Got to do the transmission, which will be under the car, and put the head drain back on. And then we just have to worry about the ECU and the tune. So throttle cable's done. I was able to get it to work. I had to make like a little custom bracket. Made it myself. So let's finish oiling this thing up, and then I'll probably pour oil directly into the oil cooler just to prime that a little bit, and then we'll move along with the next item. So you saw we finished the engine oil. Now we're gonna hop on the car and try to do the transmission oil, and then we just got to worry about loading the tune on the computer, on the ECU, and then I think we're ready to attempt to start it. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to see anything here. That's the drain. Gotta open that up, and then there's the fill is like up there, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to have you underneath the car with me, but let me do that quick, and then then we're gonna change it out. Oils are changed, so we're gonna try to figure out how to load this tune onto the ECU. I have the AEM tuner app thing for the computer, so I gotta figure out how to load that into the ECU. So let me try to connect to the ECU, which I remember last time it wouldn't really let me do anything, I think because the ECU is locked, but it shouldn't be locked this time. Oh, I gotta check my map sensor first, so let me check the map sensor, make sure which one it is, and then we'll try that out. All right, so I don't know where we left off. Transmission oil is changed. Gonna try to figure out how to load this in. Been trying to figure this out for about 20 minutes, a half hour now. My switch panel, the ignition part is not right, so I put the plug back in and the key turns it on to get power to the ECU. I had to set the TPS, I had to calibrate that, but the injector duty total, I'm trying to figure that out. No idea. Then I think we're gonna give it a shot. We figured out the throttle and the injector thing I can't figure out, but I'm gonna keep the fuel off. I'm gonna crank it a couple times to get some oil pressure built up. And then maybe we'll try to fire it. I don't know. Battery's a little low. Hopefully this works. Battery's a lot of low. Let's try this again. I'm gonna turn the fuel on. We're just gonna send it, and if it blows up, I guess we'll just LS swap it. We'll see. We're gonna send it. Or not. Like I said, there's a chance it won't start because like the injector thing. Extra start, extra N, idle position. So it started up, this thing right here, it started. It was very loud, I mean, to be expected. Gonna have to fix some stuff, so. I don't know if you heard it, I don't know if you heard it, you did hear it. It was idling really high and then it just got even higher as it was idling, so I'm hoping that's just something with the tune. It could also just be like a leak somewhere, which could be the case since there's like a lot of stuff here. Hopefully it's something easy to mess with because there's a lot of like hoses and stuff. The fuel wasn't leaking, so that's a good sign. We know the exhaust is gonna leak, like we spoke about that already. We built up oil pressure as it was going, but like I said, it was really quick because it started going a little crazy. So we're gonna check with that tomorrow. As of right now, it started. That's a very big plus right now. Then we just got to figure out the idling situation. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it is in the tune, but we got it. Did a ton of work today to get to this point. This was a pain in the ass because I had to piece stuff together. Intercooler piping, had to piece stuff together. The throttle cable, I had to make something. So that was a little bit annoying. Engine oil was easy, turbo oil was easy, trans oil was a little annoying. I got this thing from Harbor Freight to like pump oil in, and it was kind of annoying, but that's in. Almost roadworthy here. Gotta redo my brake lines, bleed the brakes, do a clutch line, bleed that. Then I guess put this thing back together then we're there. As long as everything still works. But the first couple times trying it, I knew it wasn't gonna start because there was like some weird stuff going on with the program. But then I like reloaded it after like an hour of messing around with it, and it just everything fixed itself, which was weird. But then it started right up. But we're good. Join me again to, I don't know where I'm gonna post the next video, but I'm gonna try to hammer out the situation with the idling. And then we're gonna get this car closer to being roadworthy, and maybe we'll take it for a drive. So subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Join me again, because it started. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.